Good morning and a warm welcome to your show, Sunny Mornings in Boston. I'm your host, Melissa, and it's Thursday, May 7th. You'll be interested to know. 81 years ago, today in 1945, German forces signed an unconditional surrender, bringing fighting in Europe to an end and allowing millions to begin the slow work of rebuilding in hope. This closing of the continental conflict marked a major milestone in international cooperation and set the stage for new institutions aimed at securing lasting peace. So now you know. And now, it's time for the weather report. This morning, there's a slight chance of rain showers, and it feels like 54 degrees, with 6-mile-per-hour wind. The sunset will take place at 7:49, and it will rise again tomorrow at 5:27. It looks like we're in for some sunny skies after a slight chance of rain showers early, with temperatures reaching a high near 65 and a light northwest breeze around 7 miles per hour. If you're inland, it will hit a high of 64. Tonight, expect partly cloudy skies with a low around 45 and light winds around 7 miles per hour. The nearshore buoy at Cape Cod Bay reads 48 degrees for the water temperature. Looking ahead in the weather. Friday will be sunny with a high near 62 and a west wind of 6 to 12 miles per hour, turning partly cloudy and cool near 46 Friday night. Rain returns Saturday morning with showers likely into Saturday night, highs near 62 and lows around 49. Then Sunday warms to near 72 with a southwest breeze of 5 to 12 miles per hour. Showers become likely again Sunday night into Monday with highs around 64 and a breezy northwest turn late Monday night near 9 miles per hour. Bonjour, food enthusiasts. This podcast is brought to you by Versailles Cafe and Pastries in Encinitas. Nestled on El Camino Real South, just north of Encinitas Boulevard, this cafe is a haven for culinary delights. Indulge in their amazing Eggs Benedict or their gluten-free crepes. You can grab a panini for lunch or just breeze on through to get your morning coffee. They are open every day from 8 to 5. So stop on by and don't forget to tell them Sunny Morning sent you. In local news, apartment availability in Boston has surged to the highest level in years, providing renters with more options despite steady rent increases. According to Jamie Thompson, a real estate broker at Thompson Realty, there's more inventory than we've seen in probably 10 years, which is unusual for the market. Although renters are taking longer to decide and paying more attention to amenities, Thompson notes that Boston still has one of the nation's tightest rental markets. He remarks, Boston is becoming a better market, but it's still a landlord market, indicating that the balance may shift as more buildings come online. Now on to sports. Major League Baseball's walk rate this season has reached levels hardly seen in the past 7 decades, due to a smaller strike zone brought about by the game's new ball strike challenge system. The automated ball strike challenge system, introduced about 6 weeks ago, has revealed one undeniable truth. The robot umpires have it in for pitchers. As a result, 9.5% of all plate appearances across Major League Baseball through Tuesday had resulted in a walk. This marks a sudden and dramatic rise in a statistic that had been remarkably consistent for decades. The walk rate surged to record highs of around 10% in the late 1940s and early 1950s. In local sports, tonight at Fenway, the Red Sox host the Rays at 7 p.m. in a crucial AL East matchup. Boston is riding a 3-game winning streak after shutting out Detroit 4-0 yesterday. Sonny Gray was dominant, pitching 5 innings with just 4 hits and 2 walks to pick up the win. The Sox outscored the Tigers 15-7 across the series and sit at 16-21 on the season. Jake Bennett takes the mound tonight against Tampa Bay's Griffin Jacks. The Rays are disciplined hitters who don't chase. So this is exactly the kind of divisional test that matters as Boston tries to climb back into contention. Fenway should be electric. Meanwhile, the Celtics have financial flexibility heading into the offseason. Brad Stevens emphasized they need more rim protection and paint defense after a tough playoff run. The team stays below the luxury tax threshold with access to the $15 million mid-level exception, giving them room to add talent around Tatum and Brown without breaking up the core. Boston can land most non-max players and still address those glaring weaknesses. Over at the Bruins, the front office made clear at today's press conference they're adding speed and skill to the roster. The Maple Leafs won the draft lottery yesterday, so instead of Toronto's top 5 protected 2026 pick, Boston gets their unprotected 2028 first-rounder. It's not ideal, but Don Sweeney still has work to do building a Stanley Cup contender. In top news, 3 passengers were medically evacuated from the cruise ship at the center of a deadly hantavirus outbreak on Wednesday. Authorities confirmed that the Andes strain, which can be spread among people, was identified in passengers. The World Health Organization reported 3 passengers have died after contracting the Andes strain, known to be transmissible between people. As of Wednesday, there were 8 cases, 3 confirmed and 5 suspected. Despite this perilous situation, passenger and travel blogger Kasem Hado said things have been very calm. A local leader opposed allowing the ship to dock in Spain. In business news, what is a compute tax, and why is the idea gaining traction? The extent of artificial intelligence's economic impact is still up for debate, while some are already pondering solutions to worst-case scenarios. The ripple effects of artificial intelligence on the economy are expected to intensify, with job displacement and a shift in gross domestic product from labor to capital. Some are revisiting an old idea, a tax on artificial intelligence processing known as compute. Bill Gates proposed the idea of a robot tax in 2017, before ChatGPT and Claude Code were household names. Anton Korinek, an economics professor, states that the concept has become more mainstream recently. Advocates support an artificial intelligence tax to address potential job loss and to slow artificial intelligence's rapid growth rate. Andrew Yang, a former presidential candidate, emphasizes the need to preserve jobs. In crypto movement, Bitcoin is unchanged at just under $81,000. Ethereum is down 2% to about $2,000. And XRP is unchanged at $1.41. Moving on to a more local vibe. In our community spotlight on health and wellness, we are working with a national Pilates studio to bring you some free classes, so listen up. Check out Club Pilates, with several locations in the Boston area. Pilates presents a comprehensive wellness approach, cultivating strength, reducing tension, and elevating mental well-being. Scientific research affirms its benefits. So now you can check out Club Pilates for a free class. With locations in Canton, Wellesley, Hingham, Brookline, and Framingham, just be sure to tell them Sunny Morning sent you by. And now, back to the show. Let's talk tech. Anthropic is striking a deal with SpaceX to enhance the growth of Claude Code. This partnership aims to expand Anthropic's compute capacity by lifting rate limits on its AI model. On Wednesday, Anthropic announced an agreement to utilize all compute capacity at SpaceX's Colossus One data center in Tennessee. This will bring over 220,000 NVIDIA graphics processing units and 300 megawatts of new capacity online within the month. Additionally, Anthropic has expressed interest in collaborating with SpaceX to develop multiple gigawatts of orbital artificial intelligence compute capacity. The agreement turns rival artificial intelligence labs into frenemies. And in entertainment news, Legends is a fast-paced series on Netflix featuring Steve Coogan as the head of an operation to battle drug smuggling in 1990s England. The series, inspired by real events, may lead viewers to think this cannot have happened. Based on The Betrayer, how an undercover unit infiltrated the global drug trade, it offers a breakneck adventure about ordinary civil servants going undercover to bust drug dealers. The 6-part series, created by Neil Forsyth, starts in 1990 Britain, where recession looms and heroin overdoses reveal the dire consequences of the drug trade. Well, alrighty folks, it's time for the quote of the day. And today, our quote comes from the British historian and author, Arnold J. Toynbee. And he said, "The immense expansion of human power, which has been the outstanding event of the modern age, is a gift of God if it is used for the benefit of mankind, but it is a curse if it is used for its destruction." And that's a wrap for this morning. You can check out our Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok for some captivating aerial videos with local news and the weather reports. Have an amazing day, my good friends. We'll see you tomorrow with another episode of Sunny Mornings in Boston.